was built for peace, not for performance, not for distortion. But truth does not always arrive alone. Sometimes it arrives after lies have already spoken. On a December morning, the floor was given not for accusation, but clarification. Facts were placed where noise had lived, coordinates, not slogans, dates, not drama. False statements had filled the hall, dimming cooperation, diluting purpose. So the record was corrected, line by line, without raised voices. This was not a dispute of memory, it was a dispute of reality. When one side repeated stories, the other brought proof. Because evidence does not argue, it stands when lies look for sympathy. Facts wait when the room listens closely. The truth corners the lie. Since December 7th, the cost was no longer abstract. Civilian lives were lost. Homes did not survive the night. Hospitals fell silent. Patients carried into uncertainty. Schools locked their gates before lessons could begin. More than 400,000 forced to move, not by choice, but by fire. This was not collateral confusion, it was indiscriminate force. Infrastructure reduced, communities emptied. International law was not bent, it was broken. And when that threshold is crossed, silence becomes complicity. Self-defense was not declared in anger, it was invoked by necessity. Measured, proportional, bound by law to protect sovereignty. And people never chose the battlefield. Because evidence does not shout, it remains while narratives collapse. Underweight, facts endure. And when the record is complete, the truth corners the lie. Timing matters, the attacks came after exposure, after verified reports, after footage was shown. New landmines placed where they should never exist, confirmed by observers, not speculation. And when illicit money was seized, networks disrupted, suddenly the answer was violence, not explanation. This was not about winning a room, it was about preserving one. A space where peace requires honesty and leadership requires restraint. Thailand did not close the door, it stated the condition. Compliance, good faith, and end to provocation. Because truth does not need escalation, only light when emotion replaces accountability. Facts return, and when denial runs out of space, evidence corners the lie. Peace is still possible, but it does not begin with fiction. It begins when falsehood stops speaking, and responsibility finally does.